Hey guys, this is our little fun 10th anniversary thing. Um, why are you seeing a
Also,
picture of wood?
welcome to the
Sorry, go ahead.
next proper episode of the DeltaBase.
Yeah, well, okay,
Um,
we're gonna finish up the Ranger alignment thing for the Saban era, and I, we have the continuity episode recorded, for like a month now, over a month now. It's just
Mhm.
I just need I don't know. I guess I can't handle doing two projects.
Yeah.
This was gonna be like a scripted thing, but I decided not to do it because there are whatever factors involved. War Smith is going on a trip for a month, and I don't, and I wanted to have input, and I don't want to bother him. I don't want to bother him. And among other things,
it's fine, but then
Well,
again, time constraints. It's
of course
fine,
with
but
that.
time constraints is not the kindest to
Yeah,
to current setup.
that's true. Also that. And for the time, this is also I want to just say we do have a Twitter now. If you care, links in the description. It's going to be episode alerts. That's all it's going to be.
Mhm. Might as well, because it's something that I can't see because I don't have Twitter. Yay me. And honestly, I'm perfectly happy with that.
Yeah, I only me too. I only did it because a friend of mine said that you'd reach more people, and yeah, I get that. So what this little anniversary special is going to be, we're going to be looking at bizarre Power Rangers products throughout the years. And bizarre doesn't mean. So I'm thinking about maybe starting up a Facebook if the Twitter is gets more than like 5 followers, but I don't think it's going to. But
I will not be on that one either.
Yeah.
I eschew all social media aside for YouTube, which I'm not completely sure counts.
It very much kind of doesn't, but at the same time does. It's like social media that it's like weirdly anti-social media.
Yeah, I guess because it's not really primarily a communications platform. But anyway, aside from
whatever YouTube thinks social media is. Well, it's on Venmo. We don't have a Venmo, but oh, something fell. It's not good. Whatever. So what what we decided to do was sorry, something dropped. Little Lego thing that I'm holding in my hand. What we decided to do is we're looking at bizarre Ranger products throughout the years, and that's it.
Yeah.
These are all official. These
But to be
are
clear,
100% licensed by Bandai, Disney, Saban, etc., Hasbro, etc. Made under just and it was given the thumbs up. Throughout the decades, Power Rangers, it's been 30 years, and Power Rangers has released some weird ass products in those 30 years. Sometimes.
Yep.
All right, let's get to the first one. I button toppers.
Okay. How do these even work? I've never even seen button toppers. Do you just like clip them onto the top of on top of a button? What are button toppers? I don't even know what they are.
Wait, am I recording right?
Okay, so button toppers. What actually are button toppers?
These are button toppers are you put them on top of your buttons.
Like, do they stay on there? Like, can you actually button and unbutton your buttons when they're on there? Or
I think like the idea is like you clip them on. First of all, like the reason why it's on here is not the idea that Power Rangers, it's weird. It's the fact that it's a weird product in general. The fact that's related to Power Rangers is why it's on.
that's,
You know
that's
what
what
I
I'm
mean?
saying. It's like, how do they even work?
Like the fact that like it has the Power Rangers license slapped all over it is not the weird thing.
It's the
Because
fact
that's
that it
everything, right? That was
exists, and then
everything.
on
in the
top
90s.
of that, it's like, also it's like
It's the fact that
what's
the
even
product itself doesn't make any sense.
well, like I understand the idea, but what's even weirder about it to me is that I would imagine the market for button toppers would probably be, like even back in like the 80s or the 70s, whenever they were like popular, I'd imagine the market for them
Well, this is the
probably
90s,
would have.
clearly.
I know, but I'm saying is whenever they were popular as an item, I would imagine that the people they'd be popular with would be like, people in their 40s and
Really?
older, or like 50s, who like wear suits or something like that.
If anyone's a button topper expert,
Um, you get what I'm saying? It's like I feel like it would like the age, not only were they not popular back in their day, I feel, but it's like the people who they would be popular wouldn't be the people who were like fans of Power Rangers.
the question I have for this is that when would kids wear these?
Well, that's exactly what I'm saying. It's
Like they
it's
don't
like
wear when they have to wear like button down shirts, it's either like church or school or something, right? Or a wedding,
mhm.
right? I
Yeah.
don't think you're gonna be allowed to like
And it's like, yeah, I know that there are some kids kind of like me personally who always just wear as a button down shirt, but it's like it's not the same fashion sense. It's like I'm any self, yeah, I mean, I don't know, tell me these whoever's in the comments who thinks this way, but it's like I'm pretty sure any like self-respecting button down person who's wearing a button down shirt is not wearing a Power Rangers button topper on top of that.
right. It's really like who is this for?
Mhm.
I don't know if
Yeah.
they released any more other licenses. It probably was like a line in the 90s or something. I don't know. I found these on eBay.
Mhm.
But I don't know. Like I mean, case by the way, just for the record, I do not own any of these products. Warsmith does not own any of these products. We're looking at pictures.
Unless somehow it turns out I do, in which case I'll let you guys know.
Well,
But,
yeah, we'll find.
yeah.
Well, yeah. But
Yeah, it's like I'm doing a quick search for button topper on Amazon, and pretty much what I'm coming up with are like guitar button like things that you put on top of a guitar switch or something, like on a baseboard or something.
right.
It's
just I don't get it's not the fact that it's a weird Power Rangers product. It's a weird product that happens to feature Power Rangers.
And it's like not only is it a weird product, but it's like even if the product does have a point, why
who's gonna wear
Power Rangers?
Who's gonna wear it? And when are they gonna be allowed to wear it?
Yeah.
It looks hideous.
I mean, then again, 90s fashion, at least from my perspective, is all over
This
the
is not
place.
90s fashion. This is like just this is something else. Let's get on. The next one is
By the way, fun fact, just before we move on.
Yeah, sure.
When I was opening up Amazon to do the search, one of the books that popped up in my search was How to Take Over the World: Practical Schemes and Scientific Solutions for the Aspiring Supervillain.
Yay. They know. Amazon knows. Okay. Next product is not that okay. Well, this needs some. The reason why this image is here, this Ninja Storm Ninja Con thing. It was this itself, this product that I have the image up for right now is not on this list. It's like
Okay.
this weird Ninja re-release that they decided to like make part of Ninja Store.
And then they decided to bring it back as well.
Yeah,
Hasbro,
that's
which
what's
is
on
kind
this
of
list.
one of the yeah.
That's what's on this list. The fact that Hasbro went and brought it back.
Yeah. That is so awesome. That's one of the reasons why I personally have a lot more confidence in what we've been seeing from the Hasbro era, because they've been doing deep lore. Like, I don't know if lore would be
It's
the right
not
word, but
lore. It's like this
that's what
weird
I'm
like
saying.
re-release. It's like
Yeah,
not
like these weird deep cuts where it's like, okay, but it's like the fact that they're going in and looking at that obscure weird stuff is just so great.
It's like it's
to
not
me.
just up. It's like a toy exclusive Zords. By the way, I love toy exclusive Zords. Those are cool. You see a lot of the cool Neo Saban toy exclusive Zord stuff, like especially during the like Super Mega Force era. Those are awesome.
I remember seeing a like a mini version where it was like a Scorpion Zord that was designed to be modeled after Decker. That was like they took the Lobster Zord and they retooled it to be like black and white and have a scorpion tail. I was like, that idea was so cool, but it was annoying to me because it wasn't in the full size Zord line. It was like with the 5 or 6 inch figure line.
Oh, that's weird. Maybe I should put that. Maybe I should have put that on the list.
Well, when you're editing, if you could find it, maybe I'll quickly do a search to see if I could find it. But like the fact that it's like, I want that as a full size Zord. I don't know if it would work, but I want that.
Well, I was talking about more like the like Super Zeo like puncher
Yeah.
car that works at the Legendary Megazord, or
Yeah.
or like those like extra Dino Zords that came with the Dino Charge line.
Yeah, a lot of those were cool.
Like the Dino Armor X like dinosaur.
I also love how it's boxed as a VHS tape.
That's also why is that why like Ninja Storm was
That's the other thing. It was more like the DVD era at that
yeah,
point.
it
Yeah,
was
there were some
03 home
VHSs,
releases were,
but
yeah.
Definitely moving more towards like the DVD was released like in the mid 90s, I think.
Well, I mean, it wasn't
so-
commercially like accessible until like this like 2003.
Yeah. That so it kind of makes sense. I guess VHS would still have been definitely a major market force at the time.
I think the reason why Hasbro did this was because they did the Ninja re-release, or
Yeah, they wouldn't have done it if if they weren't doing a Ninja.
right, and they did that, which I regret not getting it. If you see it in your Walmart, maybe pick it up for me.
Okay, it's like $15, I think. I know I have either
it's
this
like
or
11.
Ninja. I know I either have.
I'm talking
this
about Ninja,
one
not Ninja Con. I don't care about this.
I know I have one of them in my local Walmart.
So maybe pick it up.
Okay.
But yeah, it's more or less just the idea of just I don't understand why. Okay, I understand why, but like okay, it's just weird. Sticking with the Hasbro era, we have this is the budget line Green Ranger figure. I think it's like not 12 inches, but like 8 inches tall. And
okay,
I was just
praising
like there's like I don't care about like low quality stuff for this list. It's just the fact that it's so low quality.
Yeah, it is
That's
so bad. It's like the green on the chest is not like they even color match. Like it's one thing if it's low quality and like I understand not doing a separate like I'm annoyed that they didn't separately mold the chest, the chest shield, the shield, but you couldn't even manage to properly paint match the arms
and the helmet,
the arms and the chest,
and the belt, the morpher is black and white, and like it looks like if they like decided to like do like a Ranger key budget for this figure.
Yeah,
and this is like 8 inches.
Yeah, I'm
super.
sorry. You need at least some detail on that.
I okay, for the budget that they're going for, I get it, right? This is like probably like $5. But like at the same time, like this is like you go to like a Five Below or a Dollar Tree and you pick this guy up, right? You're not going to Target or whatever. But it's so uncanny.
It is so
It's
bad.
like they blew up. It's like they blew up a Ranger key. That's but they didn't do it right.
Yeah.
Does that make any sense?
Honestly, yeah. This just looks horrendous.
Yeah. And this is not like it's cheap, so weird, or it's not accurate to the show, so weird. It's different. This is just like we're doing weird stuff. Okay. Oh, I jumped ahead. Okay, this is a Power Rangers figure that's flat.
Okay.
And hollow.
Is it supposed to be like a wall mount? Like, are you supposed to stick it
no,
to a
it's an
wall or
action
something?
figure.
Okay.
I have a I don't
question mark.
The weirdest part about this is that it has a Disney copyright.
Huh. So this would have been produced like, I guess, still in the Disney era.
Yeah, like maybe like Op Overdrive or post RPM, but
I
it's
guess it
posable.
wasn't produced by. Okay.
It's posable. See those joints? Those move up and down.
Okay. Like I said, this thing makes me just big question mark.
Yeah, I don't. Maybe this was like a party favor thing. I don't know what the plastic quality is, but it's like flat. And for some reason, every Etsy listing or eBay listing, I looked up on Etsy, it shows up like once on Etsy or eBay, and it says it's rare. I don't know how rare it is if it showed up twice and said it was rare. May have been like a party favor thing. I don't know. I probably have to feel the plastic quality in order to kind of get like that. It doesn't, it looks like a little bit more detailed than like a party favor. You know what I mean? But like it I just want to like, it's so weird, and it's like officially licensed. And normally, like, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, Disney era stuff didn't like say Disney on it, right?
I don't know.
And this is not produced by Bandai. This is produced by Deco Pack.
Yeah, that's the weird thing.
I haven't looked too into Deco Pack.
Here,
oh, you sent me
I just sent you the samurai stuff.
Yeah,
you want to take a look at that so you could react?
Yeah, let me I want to let me put this in a I want to just here we go. Okay, save. You sent me two?
Yeah.
The problem is it's a WPP. It doesn't really look.
Well, you could just put it in later, just as long as you could see it.
Right. Oh yeah, this looks kind of cool. Yeah, I see what you mean.
Yeah. And it's like the next picture is how it actually like is meant to attach to the Zord. Oh, okay, that's what you mean. Which is kind of cool, though it kind of is lame. Oh, that's cool. It's like the bike. That makes sense. It was part of like the bike style figures because it's designed to attach as like an arm instead of being like a full-sized.
So it is Zord Builder compatible.
Apparently, yeah.
That's okay. I'll put it in later.
I know people are mixed on the Zord Builder line, but honestly, I really liked it. At least
it caused a lot of problems.
Yeah,
inadvertently. Like the initial like idea was like, oh hey, previous seasons and current seasons can combine. Like I remember,
or just like everything.
I remember dicking around in your house, putting like legendary Megazord legs on your Tiger Zord.
Yeah, But you see, that's the other sad thing. One of the reasons why it's like so annoying about the whole Nickelodeon stuff, because when it really came down to it, what that meant is that we actually only ended up with like
3 seasons.
three or four
seasons, yeah.
distinct sets of Zords that were actually Zord Builder compatible, which were
Well, also Dino Charge.
that's what I'm saying. That's what the Samurai Zords, the Megazords, the Super Megazords, Dino Charge.
And when you say
and the Ninja Steel.
Megazords, you mean the
Yeah, the Mega Force Swords.
Mega comma swords.
Yes, kind of like how they had the Mecha Zords and the Mega Zords.
Remember and the Omega Zords and the whatever. Naming is fun.
Yes.
Speaking of Megaforce, this is a real costume.
Okay.
This is a real costume.
Well, it's the long anticipated Megaforce Black or Super Mega Black.
It's supposed to be Super
Silver,
Mega
right?
Force Silver or Gokai Silver or whatever, but it's
that is so terrible on multiple levels.
I get,
This honestly looks so off-brand that
I got
like,
this off of an Israeli site. This is where I was looking for something. I'll talk about that later, but I got this off of and this is officially licensed, and it's just like there's a bike helmet and there's like a mask.
I would like to swear in Hebrew at it, but my Hebrew is not good enough to actually bring up any like swears.
Sure.
All I can say is that belongs in the base Hakise, but that's biblical Hebrew, and I don't know if that actually has a direct, if that actually translates well to Ivrit.
Okay, fine. But I mean, whatever. You know, there's like budget costume, and then there's just like not even trying.
What's even weirder is that it's got like this version of what looks like a weird version of the Power Sword, which is kind of weird as well.
It's like a random like non sequitur sword. The weirdest part for me is that they include a mask, but
and then
like
they included a separate helmet.
Yeah, like stickers on it, and
yeah, this thing is a abomination on so many levels.
Like it takes the regular Megaforce costume and it
makes
just
it bad.
Makes it gray and gives him a black helmet. I understand the black helmet because it's half black, his helmet.
Yeah,
but
so at least we could say we officially have an alternate what Jake's costume should look like. Though I wouldn't wish this upon him, especially considering he was one of the few like actually good Megaforce Rangers.
I really want to see Don wear this. Get the wrong key and just Don puts this on one time. and then guys like, yeah, I'm like, wait, what? I thought I was great. So okay. Yep. Next. This is the
okay. I think I actually remember this for something. I don't remember.
I remember seeing this on store shelves a lot, especially like right before the closing of Toys R Us. This was like on sale or something.
I feel like MMPR Toys reviewed this.
Did he?
I feel like he did, but I'm not sure.
This is called like the something, like it doesn't even have like blaster or gun and like the name.
Is it Zord Builder compatible?
It's it's super Zord Builder. Okay, well, I'll explain the Zord Builder functionality in a second, but it's like the super mega ninja base or something, and it's just a giant gun.
Mm-hmm.
that turns into a ninja star, because of course it does, because everything has to turn into a ninja star. But
I mean, I would have liked to have seen something like this on the show, because it's like they whip up giant cannons, but I would love to see a cannon just this massive
it's like
on the show.
unrealistically huge. And the Zord
mean-
builder part is like they take the front part of the gun and put it in the dump Zord or whatever it was called.
Mhm.
Like you take out the red bot Zord,
Uh-huh.
and what was it called? The Robo Red Bot Zord or something?
Yeah.
Something stupid. And you like dump it, and it kind of looks like the legendary Megazord when it's popped out.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
I was thinking of the Tokutra Megazord, but yeah.
No, it's not Toku penis, but it's like the idea is like, oh, it's a gun that pops out, but like it's like in the dead center.
Yeah.
And you have to take out the red bots for it to work.
Which means that it doesn't have a head. Oh wait, no, it's got the sheriff.
No, it has a head. Yeah, you attach it on top, but it
yeah.
It's like,
by the way, I know Tokutra gets like that picture gets sent around a lot, but it's like that only happened like I know it shouldn't have happened at all, but that happened like once, maybe twice in the entire.
But it's so funny and
show.
Weird. That's
yes,
why.
I know.
That's
but
why
it was more just a function of how the Zords like actually like transform. Like is why that's able to do it. It's not like it was, as far as I'm aware, specifically built with that.
It's some
yes,
Zord loving.
I guess yes. Anyway,
if anyone wants to make a Zenkaiger fanfic,
okay, probably don't want to know what that is.
Zenkaiger, the Sentai where the Rangers of the Zords.
Oh, wait, oh
yeah,
that's the new one.
Yeah, well, not the old one last
New-ish.
year. Now it's Don Brother.
Yeah.
But with the CGI, 2 CGI Rangers, oh, it looks horrible. I watched a little bit of it, and it whatever. But
I think they're just deliberately like. I think they've just accept the fact that it's like, yeah, Power Rangers like is not going to adapt a whole bunch of seasons, so we're just going to do whatever the blip we want. And
no, it's not. I don't care about Ranger adaptation so much. I care more or less like what is Toei thinking, but whatever. That's a different conversation.
Especially because it's like Power, like Super Sentai has had problems in the ratings, from what I've heard for the last couple of years. So we might Super Sentai might actually end.
I'm kind of like, well, that's a different conversation.
A separate conversation.
Okay, let's talk about this thing. This thing is just a giant gun, and the figure it comes with it is a translucent, barely painted red figure that has very limited articulation. And it's just a giant gun, and it's Zord Builder compatible. It is the most toyetic thing I've ever seen. It's just the fact that like all the things combined just make it like extremely weird.
I guess it doesn't seem that weird to me though. It's like as far as giant weapons, and it's being Zord compatible and stuff.
Also, the fact that it's like it's not called like a blaster or like gun or whatever. It's called like the something base, whatever. It's like there's absolutely no weapon reference. It's just like a base, and it turns into a ninja star.
I do give them props for trying. At least
it's a giant ninja star.
I'm guessing it's probably like 6 inches, like the size of a dessert plate or something.
Yeah,
or a tea tray at least.
I don't know. It was like supposed to be like a shield. I don't know.
All right, what do we?
There's more Ninja Steel stuff.
Ninja Steel decided to rip off even more stuff from the older seasons, and not even do it well. Apparently,
this is like what? Wait, what did they rip off here?
It's like the hover bike from.
The hover, all the weird flying, but all This is like the Bat Whirly,
Yeah.
but like done weirder. And like it also
Uh,
transforms into a Ninja Star because they have to, all the bikes have to.
yep.
I don't really have much to say on it just because to say about this. It's just the fact that like it exists and it looks awful and it just
Yeah.
it's weird.
Yeah. Please at least a little bit of aesthetics.
Okay, so we're
No.
talking some McDonald's toys now.
Okay, what the blip is this thing?
This is like a weird Megazord that McDonald's tried to make with like figures inside. Each like Zord, I'm putting the word Zord in air quotes. Like has like a peg that you stick the figures in, and then you can combine all five to build
A brick.
to build this thing.
The multicolored brick. It's like if
Yeah.
Power Rangers tried to be Green Lanterns and then failed horribly and encased themselves in their constructs.
Yeah, it's just they're like supposed to be like figures, but they're supposed to be like car, not figure, like vehicles, but they're translucent and like it's weird.
Yeah. I mean, like the idea of McDonald's doing Zords is kind of like I get that, but it's like at least put a little.
Do you want to
bit
hear
of
what the
color in.
weird thing is about McDonald's and Zord? This is like a weird like fact. I it's not enough to justify it to put it on this list, but like you know that the Cephalozord was never released in the States, right?
Okay.
Right? It doesn't. Well, McDonald's released their own version for like a Happy Meal version.
Okay.
Like the weird part about that is it was like the first auxiliary Zord, and they never released it in the States.
Yeah. No, like that annoys me. The fact that like there have been Zords that are like on the show and then never get released like properly.
It's the first one though. They make a big deal about the Cephalozord.
Well,
in the
not
show.
that big a deal. It just shows up inside of the
Well, it's like a big enough deal. Like, oh hey, we have more artillery.
yeah.
Like I don't know.
Yeah, it's the first one. And then the first one that really I think a big deal was made about was the Dimetrozord.
Right. Well, that had an entire episode for it, but
Yeah.
like I don't know, it was right after the Tommy Ranger thing, and
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah. What's this? Oh, is this Broodwing?
It's this weird Broodwing, like Crybot, like transformation.
Is that
thing.
the answer? Is Broodwing just like a really advanced Crybot?
I guess that's what they thought.
I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense. It's definitely an interesting thing. I love how it's just labeled evil space alien, extra treasure, or maleficware.
I don't know how to read that either. Male
Is this
I
from
think it's male I don't know.
Is this from another country, or is this something that actually released in America?
I mean, the toy itself is from America. I know it that I don't. Maybe this might be another box, another like an international box.
Okay.
I don't know, but the naming stuff. Maybe it might be an international box, but
Mhm.
maybe it's just some word that we just can't read just because.
Mhm.
But
Because English is an utter mess.
yeah, male FIQ, whatever. It's not. Yeah, so just Broodwing being a Crybot, it's weird and it's whatever. Continuing with SPD.
Huh.
Very bulky
Oh.
chest.
Yes, like this is
Radio
honestly one of the
control.
worst automorphin figures I've seen.
Yeah, and
Especially
Jack is
because it doesn't even
apparently
look
white.
like, yeah, that's what I would say. The head mold doesn't look vague, it doesn't look correct at all.
Maybe it's
But,
supposed
yeah.
to be Sky. I don't know.
Weird, very, very weird.
I don't.
Though the fact that it's like, I wonder if the remote control actually works like at all, like decently. Because if it does, that would actually kind of be cool to be like, why hasn't Power Rangers put out more like proper remote control stuff?
From
It's
what I
actually a
heard,
really-
the buttons like don't really like are placed weirdly. I'm not so sure if you can take this toy off, the figure off or not. It definitely doesn't like move that well.
I'd imagine
assuming off
not,
the
but
bike.
it's like just in general, why haven't they? I just feel like they should have
Remote control
made
stuff.
more remote control stuff. Yeah,
Maybe it just didn't really release well. It didn't like do well.
I guess, but it's like,
I mean, the bike was
especially,
in the show. Yeah.
yeah,
I think this might have been the only release for this bike.
huh? That would be really weird.
I
Especially
need-
because if you go back to the first version, it actually shows like that it was supposed to have flying capability, which is kind of funny.
Was it? Or maybe
Yeah, you
maybe
see, it's
something
got like
pops
wings
out.
extended. You see that?
Yeah, no, this I think this pops out.
Yeah.
Well, we're not looking for show accuracy here. We're not like nitpicking show accuracy here. But oh wait, that's there. Yeah, that's
Yeah, but it's like I also find the chest is just kind of weird because
Oh, the
it just
chest
looks
is
so stupid.
whoa, yeah, it's
Especially because like, why do you even have automorphing capability on this thing?
just to tack on another thing.
I guess like it's cool looking, but it's just like,
The chest is way too big.
yeah, it's like who passed like this had to get through multiple layers of people looking at this thing and saying, yeah, that's okay. Like that's the other thing you have to remember about a lot of the, especially for like full-fledged toy releases like this, like the button toppers I kind of get, like, you know, who knows how that got passed. But it's like main toys like this from Bandai releasing in, I assume, the American market.
This is a
had to
Disney
go
license
through.
also, by the way. It has to
What?
go through Disney, and you know how Disney is.
Yeah, multiple layers of people going, yeah, that looks perfect.
Screw it, just,
like-
just release it.
Yeah.
The only reason why this is here just because the fly swatter accessory is here, and I think that's funny.
kind of great.
And I
Flit's
just wanted to,
completely oversized, but then again, to
I
make
mean,
it the
because
scale,
the
he'd
Flit
be
is
utterly
oversized.
tiny.
It's
No, but it's
supposed
like, I know, but I'm saying is like, to make Flit to scale, he would have to be like the size of like the actual like he'd have to be about the same size as the head of the bug catcher. And even that would still be a little bit oversized. Like
it's not a bug
Yeah.
catcher, it's a fly swatter.
yeah, fly swatter. Yeah. I thought it was a spatula when I first saw it, and I was like, why does Camille have a spatula?
No, it's a fly swatter.
But
That's her weapon. I love it. It's cute. It's cute.
yeah. Also,
Right.
the coloring's completely off, but that's kind of
Well, that's like yeah, whatever. That's a different argument, but whatever.
yeah.
Villain toys have been notoriously, not correct throughout history.
I mean, even the Ranger toys have been problems with the color. Just look
Sometimes,
Ranger's
but-
back.
Villain toys, especially.
Yeah.
I started laughing
Now,
like crazy when I
okay,
saw
what
this.
the blip is this?
It's
I almost really want to get this now.
it's like they have like
Is that a Z train?
that's a Z train. Yeah.
Okay, what do we have? I see we have
I'll give you a
red,
better look
green,
here.
red, green, yellow, blue. Red, green, yellow, blue, alpha. Diesel is alpha 5. Belv as Rita. Who is Belf?
I don't know. I'm not familiar with Thomas lore.
Salty as Finster. Was this Gordon as a putty patroller? Okay, that's just demeaning to Gordon. To Gordon. I'm sorry. Diesel 10 as Lord Zed. Yeah, that's fitting. And then down at the bottom, what do we have?
I have better pictures of those. Here.
Thomas as Billy. Okay. Hero as the Black Ranger. Note that doesn't actually give his. Oh wait, no. Okay, it just says Blue Ranger. Rosie. Okay, that makes sense. She actually is a pink engine in the show. And Victor as Goldar. Okay.
This is weird, man.
I almost kind of want to get this just from the sheer stupidity and novelty level of this.
I heard I think allegedly, well, first of all, this is how I'm pretty sure the licensing went because Mattel had the baby rights for Power Rangers.
Okay.
Remember like the Imaginext line that they released?
Yeah.
So that and so I guess they also had the rights for Thomas stuff and they just decided to
Mash them together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From what I heard, there's also a Ninja Turtles version of these.
Okay.
But
I mean, the funny thing is they had the opportunity. It's like there are train Zords. Like
well,
could have done something there.
It's MMPR.
Yeah.
I don't know. Look, synergy crossover weird toy lines is nothing new. It's just I wasn't expecting it from Thomas.
The world's favorite engines meet the world's most heroic teenager. As Thomas and Friends trademark collides with the Mighty Morphin Power Ranger, or with the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers for a mighty mashup.
The weird part is the releases. The release for this is like you get 4 here, but if you want to get the rest of them, you have to get the like 8-pack.
Yeah. And it's like you'd think they would like, I guess it's to stagger everything, but it's like you get red, you get red, green, yellow, and white in 1 pack, and then you get the other 3 in other. You could have just put all the Rangers. I guess it makes a little sense to stagger it this way so that people just don't just buy the 8-pack for all the Rangers.
It's weird that Alpha is included.
That too, and not Zordon. You think they?
Well, okay, like Zordon. What are you gonna do? What Sir Topham Hatt is gonna be Zordon?
I mean, you could say the same thing about like putties and Finster.
Yeah, Finster. I don't get why. I mean, Goldar makes sense. Zed makes sense. Rita makes sense. Mm-hmm. Putty makes more sense than Finster.
What is funny though is just how degrading that actually is. It's like Zordon. Gordon's whole thing is, I am the big, strong, awesome express engine, and they make him a putty.
At least he's not a Z putty. Wait, is he a Z putty? No, he's not.
No.
Okay, so it's better. Marginally.
Mm-hmm. James would be a Z putty.
I don't know these traits.
Yeah.
I think James one of the, I don't know.
No, I don't think so.